Hi guys, back with another plan with me in my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner. This video we are decorating and planning for the week of July 14th through the 20th. Let's jump in. I'm supposed to be working right now. I'm behind on orders because I had a migraine for 2 days, but I wanted to lay down some stickers just to kind of get me back into the groove of stickers. I don't know. Anyway, so it's currently Saturday. It is 8:13 a.m. and for this week it's Jaden's birthday. We have dentist. Destiny has to get a shot. Luckily it's not $2 Tuesday because I would go crazy. And I am prepping for a Christmas in July sale set up by the Planner Boss Collective sale. A little bit busy of a week, but anyways, like I mentioned, it's Jaden's birthday week, and yes, I'm going with this pink kit. I am going with this kit because, oh, I wish I had the week extras. I don't think I have it though. Anyways, I'm going with this kit because Jaden is the only one that went to Japan and he wants to go back. Cherry Blossom, Sakura, I was just thinking like this kind of screams Jaden. I have another kit like that, but I think I'm going to use this one. So unfortunately this one is no longer available. It's from March 2024. Let's just jump in. I do want to start with the bottom washi. I always like starting with the bottom washi because I feel like that really sets the tone for the week, gets the theme going. It feels crazy to me being back in a Erin Condren, to be honest. I am loving it though. This is what, week 3. This is the absolute long sticker. I don't know the spacing of my own kits, so yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Where did this one go to? Okay, so I'm gonna go to the line down here, the line that's on the bottom anyway, and I think that should give me enough space. Yep, more than enough space for this one. Alright, so there is that side. I'll come back and do the sidebar. Let me do this side first. Busy week ahead. I did not work for the past 2 days, so I feel a bit behind, especially on orders. Designing, I think I'm okay with designing. I think I'm a little bit ahead, so I'm not too stressed about that, which is good. And then let's do the sidebar. These 2 extra pieces, which lines up perfectly here. Sidebar piece, I realized I can't use the box on the extras sheet because it says spring is here. So I'm gonna have to use one of the full boxes, which is okay because there's 8 here. And which one am I going to use though? I almost feel like this one because it's like a branching into the wheat. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. And I do want to leave the July open, so eyeballing it right there. Perfect, there we go. The next thing I'm going to put down is glitter headers, and I need to take a look at my date covers that I do have, so they're all pink, so I think I'm gonna go with the blue to disperse the colors. So I'm gonna do this and I'll be right back because this is boring and I honestly have nothing to talk about because my mind is only thinking about work things that needs to get done. Alright, I'm sorry, I just went ahead and did the date covers because that's another just a boring thing that it's just boring. Alright, but I will go through the full boxes. I feel like sometimes it's a process. I do like to switch it up from the week prior. I know this paper sticker and bulking it up isn't as much as a problem as it is in the Hobonichi Cousin in the Journey Planner, but I do try to move around the full boxes as far as placement goes. Usually I just look at, the week priors. Let's go in. There is... anytime there's like a coffee or something, then I would put it on Monday, which this is like a little, I don't know, like a teacup. So I am going to put that on Monday. I think I'm going to put this one here to cover these lines or this set of headers. I don't want a staircase though, so that's what's going to be hard. Am I just going to have to do a staircase for this week? Possibly. Unless I move this one all the way to the top and then move this one. I can do that. I feel like it's going to be a little bit top heavy though. Let's go. Don't want to do the basket. I'm going to be a little bit picky. I feel like there's 2 like heavier brown ones, and because I don't want to do the basket because this one's here, I'm going to go in with this one on Tuesday. And do I do this? I feel like it's just too heavy. I think we're going to have to go with the staircase. Not my favorite, but I feel like it just makes the most sense for where my placement is. Okay, let's go in with maybe the candle or this jar and the books. I'm gonna go with this one, the jar and the books, and I will center it within this header to get rid of that one. And then moving on, I'm gonna open it so at least I can see what's going on. Okay, I either want to use the house or this one on Sunday just because of where the flower placement is. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I feel, well, okay, wait. This one, I think I'm gonna put this one on Thursday. Let's cover this one here. Let's go with the flower basket on Friday. Cover this one. Maybe we'll just leave room for one thing to mark Aloha Friday on Friday. Then moving this one to cover these lines. And let's leave one thing for Friday at the bottom if I need it. And then we'll go this one and cover this one right here. So I just like to scatter them. Maybe one week I will try like a straight across full box moment. Then I'll have to use a lot of headers, I think. Maybe we'll try it. Might as well. Anyways, that is the theme for the week. I just wanted to really get things laid down for the week and prepped. Anyways, I'm going to turn back to this page because this is where we currently are. I'll see you in a second to fill the plans for. Today, this morning has been hectic is an understatement. Oh my goodness. I'm finally sitting down to lay down the stickers that I pulled a good bit ago. Let me just say, if you watched my last video, Jane got into an accident on his motorcycle, dislocated his elbow, small fracture. He's okay. He's okay. We're working on getting his elbow fixed now. Anyways, he's eating fine. He's moving around okay. His elbow still, of course, is sore. His swelling has gone down in his fingers, and that's how I'm judging it because his entire arm is wrapped up. I'm hoping today I can kind of get back to my own routine and just keep moving forward with what Jaden needs, and then also getting back into my routine. But anyways, I don't know where this coffee sticker is from. It's from my stash. It looks familiar, and it's like I know where it's from, but I don't know. But this is, of course, to mark Hello Monday. I was going to use my fountain pen this week, but I don't feel like switching between pens to write on Erin Condren paper and my sticker paper, because my sticker paper, the fountain pen, does feather a little bit, and I don't want that. So I don't have the brain power to switch between pens. So this week is just the zebra mark on in 04, and of course we're going to write Hello Monday. Do I have enough energy to write like fancy letters? Not really. And I really don't have the energy. I mentioned about like different handwriting in this planner. I feel like I have to write bigger in this planner and I can write smaller in my other planner. I have no energy to write bigger in this week. My mind's a mess, don't mind me. Box sticker from the kit. This is also, no, is this one from the kit? No, this is from my stash, but it is a Mama's Minis. I'm just gonna write call doctor. It was to get that appointment set, but then so many things came up with just trying to set that appointment because it was a motor vehicle accident. How does insurance work? Call here, call there, never mind, they'll give you a call, don't worry about it, blah, 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 blah. But the fact that it is set, insurance understands what's going on and what was being asked of the medical side of it. And so, where was I going with that train of thought? I don't know. The end of that. Car sticker is from, I believe, the Mama's Minis that came, or matches the kit. Yeah, it is. I did pick up Jaden's girlfriend this morning. The power was out, so I couldn't get my car out, so I had to take Jaden's car. So I'm just gonna write power. Okay, this is kind of after the fact, but it's fine. Power out, pick up Isabella with Jaden's car. That happened this morning. Moving down, this box sticker is from the kit. This laptop is from the Mama's Mini sampler that matches, and I'm just going to write back to work. I do have a lot to get done. I really need to get a to-do list down first so I can gather my thoughts of everything that needs to get done. My brain just needs to chill for a moment though. It's going 100 miles per hour right now. This is an emoji from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo holding tacos. We're gonna have tacos for tonight's dinner. I'm just gonna write taco night in cursive. And then this box sticker is from my stash, but I do know it's from ChicStreetStickerBoutique. Laundry, Munchkin from OnceMoreWithLove. I need to put away the clothes. It's hanging on our line, although laundry day isn't until Wednesday, but I just want to get that done so I can stop staring at it every time I walk into the garage. Okay, a lot of rambling for a Monday. You guys are like my venting ears sometimes, so I do appreciate you guys. And so yeah, that's it. I will see you in a second to fill out the plans for Tuesday, hopefully. Alright, it is Tuesday morning. I really didn't get much things done yesterday after the call to make the appointment for Jaden. It was a lot of back and forth between insurance, because on the back end, depending on insurance is where you talk to this certain department to make the appointment. If it's you're going through this way, then you talk to this department for an appointment. So they're telling me it all has to do with the back end and paperwork and where they send it and how they handle it. So it was just a lot of back and forth and trying to figure things out, and I was so mentally drained after that like I had a hard time focusing. It made me tired, and I did end up taking a little power nap for like 30 minutes after like that whole thing. Like I was trying to work, but I just couldn't, like I couldn't focus. I just felt very drained, very tired. But anyways, box sticker from the kit, makeup brushes from my shop. I just wanted to mark wake up and makeup, feeling a little bit more like myself. Jaden's feeling better. Of course his arm is still sore, but he's feeling better. Took him and his girlfriend out for ice cream last night before dropping her off, and so I'm just feeling a little bit more normal, or as normal as I can be for the situation that is going on right now. Anyways, flag stickers from the kit. I wish that one wasn't glitter because I have glitter right here, but it's okay. I found this munchkin in my stash from OnceMoreWithLove. His leg isn't broken, but his arm definitely is, so I thought that one would be cute. He does have an appointment today, so his appointment's at 10:30, but they did say to be there at 10 to do like the check-in process or whatever. So I'll be doing that. I have this big work sticker from SweetTPlans. I'm not going to write anything. Like I mentioned yesterday, I was mentally drained. So I just couldn't do anything. Not gonna lie, I could not. Although I did design part of the August limited edition kit, so I did get some work done. This clean sticker is from HappyDaya. I figured the green would be close enough because there is some green in the leaves, and the kitchen is actually blue, brown, and pink, so I thought it was perfect. I'm not cleaning the kitchen, I just need to empty the fridge, no, there is stuff in there that needs to be emptied. Empty fridge because tomorrow is trash day. I want to get all the old stuff out. And then this is actually the last thing that I'm marking that I know of as of right now. I did not put away the clothes yesterday, so I'm going to write put away clothes and laundry piles. That is actually all that we have planned today, and then we just move forward. Once we figure out what the doctor says about his arm, I am a little bit nervous about the doctor's gonna say, but everything will make him better, and that's the main point. But I am nervous for that. But anyways, that's it for now. I will see you in a second to fill out the plans for Wednesday. Alright, here we go. Wednesday. I am so tired today. Here's the stickers. I know they're like, I don't know why that one's there and those are there. I don't know what happened, but those are all the stickers for today. A little update for Jaden's doctor's appointment. Oh, yesterday I also posted on Instagram. I was debating whether or not to post on Instagram about Jaden's accident, but like I mentioned in that post, Jaden has so many online aunties, and when I say aunties, here for the culture here in Hawaii, anybody and everybody that's, not for the most part significantly older than you, automatic auntie or uncle. Your mom and dad's friends, auntie and uncle, automatic. Somebody older that you see in the store, automatic, auntie or uncle. Everybody is auntie and uncle, whether or not you're related to them or not. And so when I say online aunties and uncles, you guys are all my kids' aunties and uncles. So that's why I worded it that way. I know everywhere's not like that. I know in the mainland, like, Mr. and Mrs. But here, you're going to your friend's house and their parents are home. Hi, auntie and uncle. It is what it is. Just wanted to explain that, but I wanted to post on there because, I don't know, I just felt like updating everybody. So that was nice. And then, update on his appointment yesterday. He walks out of his appointment. He's like, that could have been a phone call. So he's like, yeah, all she did was ask me questions and then type on her computer and poke me once or twice in the arm asking if it was sore and check my fingers, and that was it. So that was like consultation at number 1. And then on his birthday, actually, which is tomorrow, let me silence that, he has his other consultation with the more like specialist, so the same department but a different one. And then I think that the lady from yesterday said most likely his surgery is going to be on Friday. most likely. She said usually it's like the day after the initial consultation, but I guess it depends on availability or whatever. So that is the update with that. I decided to use this whole area because I didn't want to squeeze two things in here. I mean, I could have, but I didn't want to. Maybe I'll move this over to take up even more space. The Saturday is definitely catching up to me. So coffee beanie from EveryMinuteAStory adulting fuel is from my shop, and I have my coffee sitting off to the side and just needing it. I did pick up Jaden's girlfriend this morning. I was gonna mark it, but it's almost been an automatic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Jaden really wanted to, he could drive. His girlfriend does have her permit, so if anything, she could drive, and then Jaden just sit passenger, but I don't know, I just trying to make it a bit easier for him. I'm gonna write off of the paper box sticker from the kit. This is from the sampler, and I'm just going to write laundry, but I don't want to write on a sticker. Laundry, I can fit day, so I will be putting day so it looks more full. Okay, I feel so bad. His birthday is tomorrow and everything that he's going through, and oh my goodness, I'm just but main thing is he's safe, okay, and we're just on the road to elbow recovery. I'm putting a glitter header here because I didn't want to use another either half box or, you know, a box that goes side to side. I want to use a mini box, and this was the best way to block off that line. This dentist sticker or tooth sticker is from PaperKay, and both of the littles have dentist today, so I'm just gonna write littles dentist and then the times that their appointments are. One thing I don't miss about the Erin Condren is writing on the coil. So anytime there's a box, then I'm definitely going to be writing off of the paper. Wednesdays, I usually take the night off. I usually don't mark it, but today is getting marked because, yeah. I have this ombre sticker that I sold as a $2 Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. This is in the shop, and this is from OnceMoreWithLove. It's just on, I think, the relaxing or lazy day sheet, and I'm just gonna write take the night off. I like this box because it kind of looks like it has 4 separate lines, and so I can use it like it's lines. You could use it as a little mini list, and it looks different than it looks different than a normal box, so I do like that sticker. And the colors match almost perfectly. This pink is a little bit too bright, but as far as the ombre goes, not too bad. And that is it for today. I do need to figure out dinner though, so that's for my brain later on, because my brain doesn't want to brain at the moment. But there's today's plans. I will see you in a second to fill out the plans for Thursday. Alright, it is currently Saturday. It is the afternoon. It is 3:30 in the afternoon. It has been such an exhausting week. I don't even remember the last time that I talked about whatever, but we've had appointments every single day since Tuesday. So Tuesday was Jane's first doctor's appointment. Then we had the little's dentist. And then on Thursday, which is Jaden's birthday, we had an appointment with the surgeon to talk about surgery. And then his surgery was on Friday, and here we are today. And I had to go out back to the doctor's to get a different type of medicine. So it's been very tiring. But anyways, I've mentioned before, I don't care about having empty spaces or back planning, but this is Jaden's birthday week, and it's just a hectic week that I just wanted it documented in here. I have it documented in my journal, but I just wanted it in here as well. So I'm putting these stickers down in the order that it happened, but it was also planned this way also. So back planning things that were actually planned, I guess you could say. But I am starting off with this box. Jaden likes Roman numeral clocks, so this box is absolutely perfect for this day. This is his birthday. He turned 19. I'm glad his surgery was not on his birthday. We are at an crazy angle right now. It's because of the way I'm sitting, and I really don't feel like moving. But anyways, I'm just gonna write Jaden's 19th birthday. Or happy 19th birthday, Jaden. Cannot believe he's 19. Alright, I'm gonna put this box down first. The space in between is going to be a little bit bigger than I would like, but it is what it is. Up above that, I'm using this emoji from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo. Jaden had an appointment, like I said, with the surgeon, so I'm just gonna write, I do want to mark it as the surgeon because it was for surgery, so I'm gonna write Jaden, surgeon appointment at, I think it was at 10. Alright, I just wrote what hospital it was at, because it was at the hospital and not a clinic. Box sticker, and I'm putting down this shopping bag sticker. Maybe I'll move it up a little bit into this gap. Jaden asked if we could go to Pro Ridge because it's right by the hospital, so we went there after. Well, he asked the day before if we could stop in there, and he was feeling well enough. This was in between. This had been, what, 4 days past his accident, so he was feeling a little bit better. Of course, still sore, but I think he was just itching to get out too. He also asked if we could go to the bank and Longs. I'm just gonna write bank and Longs, I guess. Longs is equivalent to CVS. Next, he ended up getting his birthday gift from his girlfriend, which I knew it was what it was. I'm gonna write hello PS5, and he did take out his TV out of his room when he did it, so I immediately knew that he was going to want to go and buy a gaming monitor. And prior to him opening his gift, I already looked to see what Costco had in stock because it's a lot closer to us than Best Buy, and I'm just gonna write gaming monitor at Costco because that's what we did. And I did end up setting that up for him because, well, he was trying to help. I'm like, no, just relax. I got this. Birthday cake doodle is from my shop on a Mama's Minis, and I'm just gonna write happy birthday and cake. Alright, and that is everything that happened on his birthday. I am going to pull probably just 2 stickers for Friday. I am still going to write Aloha Friday on this day, and then I'm just going to pull a box to mark surgery day and probably a header. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Alright, super simple. I just found this flower sticker in my stash to mark Aloha Friday. And then let's choose a box sticker. I do want to choose a half box. I don't think I have many options. I'm going to go with this darker one, even though we used a dark sticker up here. It's far enough away from me. Put that down. Maybe I'll top it with a header here. Just, I don't know why, just because it was a very, very long day. It's done with. He's in pain but recovering. I'm just gonna write surgery day. Surgery is supposed to start at 9:30. He had to be there at 7:30, and we ended up getting home at 5:15. Long story short, pretty much it seemed like, so he went over scenarios, the surgeon, on his birthday, and I'm gonna write home at, because I do have a home sticker. He did go over different scenarios that could happen once he gets in there, because he couldn't see ligaments on the x-ray or the CAT scan. CAT scan, CT scan, I don't know if that's the same thing, but he couldn't see that on there. And so he let us know like different things that could happen. And long story short, it was pretty much the worst case scenario. He had to replace ligaments on the inside and the outside of Jaden's elbow. And while he was in there, he screwed back in the 2 fractured pieces that broke off of his elbow since he was in there already. He said he wasn't even worried about those, but because he was in there, he screwed them back into place. This morning, he was okay, but as his anesthesia, the nerve block, was starting to wear off, he was in pain today. And I just felt so bad as a mom. I couldn't do anything to help him. But yeah, I'm just gonna write home at 5:15. And that's all. I'm going to leave it at that. I actually didn't write too much in my journal about that day. I just kind of did snippets. I did like a hourly. I'll show you when I do my flip through, which I didn't even do June's flip through yet, but I did kind of like an hour, like a time breakdown in my journal instead of just writing about the whole day, because I mean, I'm sure Jaden is drained, so I don't want to take that away, but this mama is tired. It's been just a very busy, long week so far. But anyways, there is yesterday. I will worry about filling out Saturday if I want to later, but that is it for now. I'll see you in a second to fill out or not fill out whatever I do in the next clip. Alright, Sunday morning, made it to the end of the week. I decided I will not be going back to fill out Saturday. We did have to pick up more medicine, but other than that, like, I don't care to fill that one out. Moving on to Sunday, I do have a few things that I'm going to lay down. I'm going to start off with the box first, so I kind of know my spacing. This mama is tired. And then I'm going to go in with these stickers. I forgot to fold this back, so I have more stickers It's easier to write. Okay, there we go. Of course, newbies at 9. Luckily, I did get these done a while ago, I think. I don't even know. I am behind to get newbies prepped for next week, which actually needs to go up earlier because I'm participating in a Christmas in July sale hosted by Planner Boss Collective sale, so I need to get back focused on work. Box sticker from the kit. This is from the Mama's Minis. We are going to keep Jaden on his painkiller schedule. I'm just gonna write stay on painkiller schedule, I guess. So he was going to try to wing it, but he was in a lot of pain, and so we called the doctor because he said that his medicine wasn't really working, and so the doctor said we could double it up, but we also picked up a different type of medicine that he could try, but the one that he's taking now doesn't upset his stomach, and that's what he was really worried about because he hates throwing up. What did he say? He said the pain medicine wasn't really working, but from like my point of view, as an outsider point of view, I told him that it is, I feel like it's doing something for him. So he said he still feels the pain in his arm, but I was telling him from outside his demeanor, he's a lot more relaxed and comfortable. So I told him, like, maybe the pain, like, yeah, you still have that intense pain in your arm, but your demeanor, you look more comfortable. Like, when he wasn't taking the medicine, he would be, like, walking around, trying to find a comfortable position, just, like, super hunched over, and his face looked like he was in pain. But when he took the medicine, he could sit, he could watch his phone, he could play his PlayStation, he could do things. So I told him, I think it's working, just not maybe in the sense that your arm pain is going away, but your demeanor and your, yeah, just his demeanor is a lot better. So I told him he should just stay on it, stick with it, because I think it is doing something, just not everything that he wishes it was doing. So he said okay. So yeah, anyways, this planner sticker is from the kit, the sampler, and I'm just gonna write plan all the things. I'm gonna write next week things. And then this box sticker is from the kit. This is for my stash, but it's from the CoffeeMonsterzCo. And I'm gonna write Destiny shopping, but it's actually for John's birthday. She wants to pick up, she found this thing on, I think, TikTok. This little gift thing that she kind of wants to put together. So I'm gonna take her to do that later. And then other than that, we're just chilling at home. So Jaden can rest. There's no plans. Not today anyway. It is Sunday. Next week I feel like will be hectic. There's a lot of phone calls I need to make next week on behalf of Jaden. So, well, at least I think I can since he's 19. Anyway, let me remove that. I think we're blurry though, so I'm going to focus. Alright, so there's what the full week looks like. I'm not mad about any empty spaces, but I am glad that I went back and filled out these 2 days because these were like major days. Here's what the week turned out looking like. Definitely not a week that was planned to be like this, especially for Jaden's birthday. But anyways, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you always so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.